Hello, Nomad Nation. Welcome to Tandem Nomads, the podcast show and entrepreneurship platform where you can find great inspiration and tips to grow a successful portable business and thrive in your global nomadic life. I'm excited to bring to you a very inspiring author and physician, Dr. Anisha Abraham. I say hello, Dr. Anisha. It's so good to connect with you, and I prefer that you introduce yourself in your own words. Tell us who you are, what you do.
I'm a pediatrician. I'm a teen health specialist. I'm also a mother and an expat. And more importantly, my mission is really to help young people, particularly cross-cultural adolescents, to thrive. And so much of what I do in my life is really trying to work in communities and to help parents and young people answer all those tough questions that are happening during their lives.
Such a great introduction. Thank you. And so I want to tell you, Nomad Nation, why I wanted Dr. Anisha to come on the show. It's I've been following her journey since before she wrote the book that is called Global Teens and today. And I've been very inspired by the impact she's been making in our community to help expat parents who have teens and even before the teen age, to really inspiring them. But I also loved watching her putting herself out there and the way she did it and the way she spread this word around global teens. And I think there's a lot to learn from her journey for those of you who struggle to put yourself out there. So in this episode, she shares with us her journey and how she did it. But here, Anisha, I would love you to tell us what was your biggest challenge that you had to face to be able to actually make the impact you're making today through your book.
That's a good question. I would probably say there were many challenges, but probably one formidable challenge was the fact that as a physician, I'm not used to marketing myself. I'm very used to having the hospital or the practice that I'm working with be the ones to tell people that I'm there and to bring patients in. And so suddenly becoming an author and a consultant, it was a little bit uncomfortable to get out there and to tell people what I do and why they should perhaps have my services or read my product, read my book. But I will say that it's also a very important piece or journey that all of us need to take if we want to get out into broader audiences. And I know we've been also talking about some of the impact that this book has had. And I'll just say that in some of the events that I've had, people have shared really significant things that have happened. For example, in one group that I was part of that was a very conservative Indian community from the community that my parents are from. As a result of reading this book and talking about it, a parent shared that her child had been sexually abused and wanted to know what to do about it. And that's one of those moments where I suddenly realized all of this book journey and putting this out there and doing the marketing behind it, this really makes a difference because it's getting the word out to parents that may really be struggling with these issues. And it's trying to get everyone else to hear what their answers are, because not only that parent, but other people on that same call or in general are probably struggling with these issues, and giving them information about what to do, giving them resources is so important.
Oh my God. So this resonates so much with everything I love about the work that my clients do is that impact that you made. And the fact that you're saying you realized that putting yourself out there was not just about you, it was about being able to reach people who need to hear or have the resources you have for them. So thank you for sharing that. And Nomad Nation, there's much more wisdom and great inspiration from Anisha's journey. So please check out this episode on tandemnomads.com 200 slash 210. You can also find the link below or above this video. Thank you so much, Anisha, for sharing your journey with us. And I wish you a great continued success.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nomad Nation, and see you in this episode. In the meantime, stay tuned to turn your challenges into great opportunities.